Apple just announced what is considered and arguably the best version of AI, arguably called Apple Intelligence, which is set to revolutionize how we use our devices. Yet, not everybody's going to get access to this. I'm going to tell you which iPhones and iPads, including Macs, get a taste of the future. Let me show you my favorite iOS 18 features that are here to change how we use our Apple devices, alongside answering the question, will I be able to use Apple Intelligence? First up in the list of the new Apple Intelligence features, we have the image generator. Yes, think a la carte, Midjourney, and DALL-E. This powerful AI tool is only available on devices with the latest M1 chip or newer, alongside the A17 Pro chips, which is only available in the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. It allows you to create stunning visuals alongside some simple, outright creepy looking ones with just a few taps. This is the worst that technology is ever going to be, so stick around and you just wait. It'll get good. Next in the Apple Intelligence features is AI rewriting. Yes, we've all used it for our college papers and replying to those text messages or emails that we struggle to find the nice words that go along it. This is going to improve our way of responding to messages and maybe alienate us from our fellow human beings even further than we already have been. Nonetheless, really useful feature. Finally, what I believe, and you should too, the most powerful and interesting new Apple Intelligence feature coming out later this fall is the new Siri. Finally, no more pathetic, useless, idiotic, worthless Siri. We're gonna have a personal assistant that can actually not trigger while I'm recording this video, and hopefully she will be able to fulfill the promise of the video as you're seeing, schedule calendar events, tell us how long it's gonna take to go somewhere from point A to point B. Honestly, just help us at better time management for those people that never learned to do it by themselves. You know who you is. And yes, if you're worried about privacy, just like Elon Musk has obviously stated it on his platform Twitter X, make sure you stick around, because in the next couple days I'll share with you a video explaining when ChatGPT OpenAI uses your data and when it doesn't, and if they do, how do they do it? There's actually safe works in place by Apple to keep your data safe, and I'm going to explain it all in the non-geeky terminology so everybody can understand it, because it's actually quite impressive stuff. Finally, gone are the days where your boss has to tell you something at 11 p.m. and there's nothing you or him can do about it, yet it is a dumb question that could have waited till the next day. iOS is going to be able to allow you to schedule messages. So, if your boss has an Android, that's been something you or him have been able to be doing for a little while now. But with iOS, you're going to be able to do it. But as of now, you can only schedule iMessage messages and maybe RCS messages in the future. But for now, let's hope that changes. But at least is progress made in the right direction. iOS 18 is going to come with satellite messages. Yes, that's right. You're going to be able to text your girlfriend, spouse, whoever, across the sky down to them, around the world. Like I'm telling you, this is sort of movie magic stuff. But the question is Apple going to charge us for this? Because if you remember, iPhone 14, they were saying that for 2 years you were going to get it for free to be able to do emergency contacting. And then they expanded that further. Now, same thing with iPhone 15s and so on. But the question is, will that remain free, or are we going to have to pay for that on top of sending messages? We don't know. Stick around and we'll find the answer together. With iOS 18, you can now make your action button on your iPhone 15 Pro series and newer actually do something beyond the typical 6 or so features that you could do with iOS 17, which, by the way, you don't have to wait for iOS 18 to be able to set timers, change themes, and open apps, and do all of that stuff with the action button. You can actually do that already with Siri shortcuts. I'll have a video on it. If you'd like it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make it for you real soon. Another iOS 18 new feature is the battery limit to charge your device, helping you extend the lifespan of your iOS device, keeping you from having to switch to a new battery for as long as possible. Of course, you do need, as of now, the newer devices to do this. Finally, Apple has made the iPad calculator app and brought it over to the iPhone. So I'm going to Texas Row House to celebrate. Let me know what you're doing. But all jokes aside, This app is actually pretty interesting. It comes with intelligent artificial intelligence math helping features, so you can better learn how to pass a test but not actually understand the math at school. It's nothing new per se, there's other apps that haven't done this before, but the way Apple has done it integrated into the OS system is pretty gnarly, like always. There's finally, just almost as important as the calculator app, there is a password app on iOS and iPadOS. And on the Mac, you're finally not gonna have to tell grandma, go to settings, scroll down forever, find passwords, scan your face, put your password if you don't have your Face ID, or use your finger and then find the thing that you're looking for. There's an actual app where you can find it, making all of us happier and having more time to do other stuff. And speaking of saving time, for our iOS users, we typically just share our password to our Wi-Fi via AirDrop, right? But what if you have an Android fanboy over there that thinks he can run the world on his little Android phone and all he does is YouTube picture-in-picture along Messenger? But I digress. Now you can create a QR code to share your Wi-Fi password with everybody. Now with iOS 18, you're going to get notified whenever you're using a slow charger. This is a useful feature so you know if your charger is a piece of crap that you bought off Amazon, and also if your car is just wasting your time while you're plugged in. So nonetheless, a nifty little feature. And this is a perfect segue into the sponsor, or hopefully future sponsor of this video, Anker. The Anker A17 is, in my opinion, the best battery, and I made a whole video on it because for less than $100, you get to charge your iPad and iPhone at fastest charge rate at the same time. You get to charge an iPad Pro practically twice from 0 to 100, and an iPhone more than 4 times. And the thing is, this will get you from 0 to 80% in about an hour for each device at the same time. Remember, that's key. And for this video, I'm actually charging my iPad that's really low right now, and the light powering the light source in this video. Check it out. Affiliate link in the description that helps support the channel. And if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to hit the like and sub. Another interesting iOS 18 feature coming out this fall is motion sickness, that it's going to be able to produce these things on the screen that trick your brain to sort of tell it that yes, it's okay that you're looking at this screen while you're driving to Vegas and the mom and dad are just not stopping for the gas station and you just want to play some video games or watch a YouTube video, but you get motion sickness around those canyon curves, you know, which is what I'm talking about right there, Google Earth. And you just want to keep consuming and consuming the whole way. So if you have your actual Anker battery, as I mentioned in the little section on the video prior to this, you can activate this feature and just consume and consume forever. Win-win in my books. Alongside the iOS 18 feature to help you with motion sickness inside a vehicle, we're now going to get eye tracking on iPhone and iPad. It's not the greatest, but it is the worst it'll ever be. It's actually really useful for people that can't do the in-app purchase of the game called Real Life of the Neuralink mind controlling feature. So if you ever find yourself not be able to afford that, you can definitely still control your devices. To top off my list of 12 best features coming to iOS 18, let me know yours and make sure you check out the prior ones if you are getting this content in the short form, is the ability that you're going to be able to mirror your iPhone onto your Mac. And this works for Intel and M series Macs, so everybody's welcome to the party. You're going to be able to use the apps and notifications all in sync with your Mac. In my opinion, this is a game changer, especially for workflows that require you to have your phone, just because the apps in it at times are actually even better than whatever you have on iPad, and especially on Mac. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know with a like and a subscribe. And what is your favorite feature on iOS 18? And are you excited for Apple Intelligence? What is the useful part that you want from it in your life that you see it'll help you? To me especially would be just Siri. Being able to coordinate pickups, drop-offs, picture appointments, all that stuff for my workflow and my clients, all without having to jump between apps all the time. I'm in World 7 for Richie Rich Labs, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.